Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good. Right, it's pretty early. I've been riding a load over the last few days. I don't want to start off on a grumble, but I can't be bothered to go ride today. It would be a rubbish vlog if I just sat here saying I'm not going to go ride and then I didn't actually go ride. So I am going to go ride. And I might moan a fair bit during the ride today. Or I might just perk up. I mean, that's the good thing about riding bikes, right? No matter how tired you feel, once you get out there, it can totally switch the mood around. So it's not very often that going for a ride makes you feel worse. Unless it's a brutal training session, then that might make you feel worse. And so I've been speaking about ultra distance over the last few vlogs. And I think one of the biggest parts of it is riding when you're like so fatigued, you can't be bothered. You've just got to get on and do it. And that's what I'm telling myself today. My bike's ready, I've had some food, I just need to stop grumbling, ignore the fact that it's probably going to rain, just get out there, start clocking up some miles. I mean, it doesn't need to be an epic 10-hour ride today. I mean, I've done a whole load over the weekend, so I feel that just getting out there and doing as much as I can do today would be a win. So I should stop procrastinating, stop chatting, and just get out and go for a ride. So let's go do a nice Devon loop. Fingers crossed it doesn't rain, and let's see whether this ride cheers me up or completely breaks me. Right, let's go. I mean, that is not a bad view, is it? I mean, definitely perks me up a little bit. Do you know what's amazing? I can't speak after doing all these vlogs, I still can't talk. Do you know what I've noticed doing long rides? So I've just been riding for an hour, and an hour now feels very, very short. I think the reason for this is I spent so many years like doing training just specifically for crits, and a lot of that was all packed into an hour. You know, it was like really hard threshold sessions, and then most of the time crits are like 45 minutes to an hour. So I wasn't riding for that long. So this is like all a bit new. And for me, like I say, I'm not training because I want to learn how to ride a long ride really fast. I mean, I used to be able to do like long rides quite quick because I had a very good fitness and a very good like crit fitness, so to speak. And I certainly couldn't do like 2 long rides back to back. So this is what I'm trying to do now. And I can tell that it's kind of working because I've just done an hour, and even though I'm tired from all the riding I've done, it felt very, very easy. So like, I'm definitely going to be doing 2 hours because it's an hour home. So yeah, it's nice to see. So I think that's the thing as well, when you're not very good at something, like riding long distance, you notice the changes massively, and I'm enjoying it. Anyway, that was just a quick stop update to show you this lovely view, and we're going to carry on. Right, off we go. Not doing bad, considering I didn't even want to get out of bed this morning, let alone go ride. I feel like I'm doing all right. It is very much a case of like getting out is the hardest thing. Walking around the house, my legs were knackered, like my back was achy. I just really wasn't feeling it. And then honestly, 10 minutes on the bike, well, I didn't even notice the first 10 minutes. The first time I looked down at my bike computer, I'd done like 40 minutes. So time does fly when you're having fun. And riding a bike is clearly fun for me because the time has been flying. Yeah, 2 hours, 15 minutes. Didn't want to go out at all. Bikes are good, and they're really good for mental health. They're really good for exercise. And you know what? If I don't pin it every ride, I have so much more energy. I'm so used to being so tired after rides and training sessions. I've got this newfound love for like zone 2. Zone 2 is amazing. Like, I've just done 2 hours, chilled, don't feel tired, actually feel fresher now than I did this morning. I was actually thinking about doing this 200k ride on Thursday this week, so a couple of days. And this morning I was like, nah, no way, can't do it, too tired, not feeling it. And yeah, if I pace myself I need, there's no reason why I can't. You know, I've had like back-to-back days of like long rides, And I feel like if I have a nice rest for one day, there's no reason I can't go out and do a really long ride. As long as I fuel and pace myself. And I seem to be getting quite good at it. I mean, look at the view though. If I won the lottery, I'd probably live in this little area. It's dead nice. Pacing is so important. So honestly, big thanks to you guys for all your comments, your tips. It's really helped me out. And now I can help other people out by like giving people your tips and pretending they're my own. See, basically you guys have just done my homework and I'm going to take the credit for it. No, but in all seriousness, thank you. It's really helped. You just get to enjoy more scenery. It's not like the entire time. I mean, I do like that. And this is where I actually suck. Like I should not be going over I should not be hitting my threshold. So I try and stay around 200 watts, if not under 200 watts. Definitely nowhere near 300 watts. And honestly, look, max watts. So my max today was 880, which it shouldn't be, and I've definitely been at 300 watts, more than I should have been. But on a ride where I'm only doing a few hours, not really as important. So I'm going to continue, keep smiling and enjoy some of this sunshine now the sun's out. And thank you again for all your tips, you guys. There we go. Look, actually, you see that? Not a bad ride. What is it? 73.8 kilometers, 3.5 hours moving time, 890 meters of elevation. So yeah, not a bad ride considering I could not be bothered to go out this morning. And honestly, it was so worth it. It looked really grey. It was meant to rain, and do you know what? It wasn't that bad. The sun came out, and I stayed in short sleeves for the entire ride. So when you are feeling like you can't be bothered to go ride, I mean, sometimes you just don't want to ride, but more often than not, you actually enjoy it when you get out there. I say this all the time. I mean, this vlog is just literally living proof that I can't be bothered to ride, then when I go ride, I actually really enjoy it. So what was hard about today is I've done a few days in a row already, and that really fatigues me. I've been trying to keep the pace down, but every time I give it a little kick and like get excited, I kind of feel like that has a knock-on effect. I'm genuinely enjoying the long rides. I'm getting the pacing right. I'm not feeling as tired as a result of it. So I did about 75k today. I think I did roughly the same yesterday and a little bit of a shorter one the day before. Normally I'd be screwed. If I was doing these rides at like fast pace, yeah, I'd be suffering right now. But I honestly feel like I could get up and just do that again tomorrow. But there is a big difference. I mean, what was today? 3.5 hours. So we're talking, it's like a third of the way through really. So I'd need to do 3 times that. So, you know, 9-10 hours would be like 200k. That's totally doable. It is a long time on the saddle, isn't it? I think I might be able to do it physically, but the mental side of like riding for 10 hours. It's been ages since I've done that. Yeah, I think I've just got to like go for it, haven't I, really? Just try it out. Do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to do 200k one day and then do a nice decent long ride the day after. So the goal of this isn't to just complete a 200k ride, it's to complete a 200k ride, but then be able to ride the day after, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after, you know, or get to 200k and decide, you know what? I'm going to keep riding. I'm going to make it 300k, 400k, just to be able to have the stamina and the pacing and all that stuff to be able to do that. Normally, I do one long ride, I'm dead. I still have a bad habit of like giving it a kick every now and then. But you know, I like riding bikes and bikes are fun. Here's a little bit of motivation for you. If you can't be bothered to go ride, just stop moaning and go ride. Or get a beer and chill. It's up to you. But you probably won't regret the ride. Thank you as always for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.